The "I gathered more information first" answer sounds great, but it fails the bar raiser. At Meta, careful ramp-up dressed as diligence is exactly what the bar raiser is trained to flag as hesitation. The question is, tell me about a time you shipped a feature or system fix under ambiguity rather than waiting for perfect information. Move fast at Meta means a genuine bias for action, shipping a working thing quickly and iterating, not perfecting in isolation, before you move. What the bar raiser is actually listening for is the exact moment you cut scope, made a call with incomplete data, and shipped, not how thoroughly you prepared before you did. Here is how most candidates answer this question, and it sounds responsible right up until it doesn't.
We had a reporting dashboard that was throwing intermittent errors and affecting a few internal teams. Requirements weren't fully locked. Product hadn't signed off on the final data model. So I spent the first week syncing with stakeholders to get alignment on what the fix should look like long term. Once I had a clearer picture, I scoped the fix, got it reviewed by the team, and shipped it in week 2. The dashboard stabilized and the internal teams were unblocked. It was a good example of making sure we didn't introduce more ambiguity by rushing.
Week 1 spent on alignment before any code written. Hesitation, not speed. Decision to wait framed as maturity. Bar raiser reads it as stall. No scope cut made under pressure. Candidate waited for clarity to arrive. Closing line explicitly defends caution. Misaligned with move fast signal. Here is what I am writing in the debrief right now. Item 1. Candidate spent a first week on stakeholder alignment before writing any code. Item 2. Framed, waiting for clarity as the correct call. No ownership of delay. Item 3. No scope cutting decision made. Candidate waited for ambiguity to resolve externally. Item 4. Explicitly defended caution in closing. Signals misalignment with move fast culture. Verdict. Does not demonstrate move fast. Same question, same broken dashboard. Listen to where this candidate's story diverges.
Our internal reporting dashboard started throwing errors affecting 3 teams mid-sprint. Product hadn't locked the data model, so I made a call. I'd fix the broken query path with a scoped shim, not the full model rewrite, and ship it within 48 hours. I flagged the trade-off in a doc, got async sign-off from the one stakeholder whose data was most at risk, and shipped. Dashboard error rate dropped from 40% to under 2% within the day. 2 weeks later, once the model was finalized, I replaced the shim cleanly. Iteration beat waiting.
Candidate made an explicit scope-cutting decision under ambiguity, owned the call, shipped a working fix in 48 hours without waiting for full requirements, quantified impact immediately, 40% error rate to under 2%. Named the trade-off, documented it, and returned to close the loop, full ownership. The situation did not change. The candidate's default did. Item 1. Named a specific scope-cutting decision made without waiting for full alignment. Item 2. Shipped a working fix in 48 hours. Concrete, move-fast demonstration with timeline. Item 3. Quantified outcome immediately. Error rate from 40% to under 2% same day. Item 4. Documented trade-off proactively and returned to iterate. Full end-to-end ownership. Verdict, strong signal, raises the bar. Before your loop, run your story through these 3 questions. 1. Can you name the exact moment you chose to ship over waiting? If you can't, the bar raiser hears a story about process, not a decision. 2. Did you cut scope yourself, or did someone else unlock the path? Move fast requires you owned the call, not that circumstances cleared for you. 3. Is there a number that proves the shipped version actually worked? Without a metric, the bar raiser cannot separate a real ship from a soft handoff. If you cannot answer all 3, your story is not a move-fast story, it is a waiting story with a better ending. How do your real stories score? Get a personalized report scored against the interview rubric Meta uses for your role. Go to interview101.com and find out before the bar raiser does.